This happened to me last year when I was 16. My parents were attending a wedding and decided to make it a weekend trip. I didn't want to go, so they let me stay home alone for 2 nights. I had been alone before, and nothing weird had ever happened. The first night was completely normal. I locked all the doors, checked the windows, turned on the porch light, and stayed in my room watching YouTube until about 1 a.m. Our house is a 2-story duplex in a quiet area. At night, it gets extremely silent. No traffic, no neighbors outside, just occasional dogs barking in the distance. Around 2:17 a.m., I woke up. I don't know why. It wasn't a loud noise. It was more like a feeling. You know, that sudden awareness when your brain tells you something isn't right. I stayed still, listening. That's when I heard it. A slow creaking sound, like someone stepping on the staircase. Our staircase makes a very specific creak on the 4th step from the bottom. We've joked about it for years, and I heard it creak. I sat up in bed immediately. My first thought was that maybe I imagined it. Houses make noises at night. Wood expands and contracts. Then I heard it again, 1 step higher. Another creak, but slower this time, like whoever was on the stairs was being careful. My heart started pounding so hard, I could feel it in my ears. I grabbed my phone and checked the time. 2:19 a.m. I didn't move. I just stared at my bedroom door. My room is at the end of the hallway upstairs. If someone came up the stairs, they have to walk down that hallway to get to me. The hallway light was off, and my door was slightly open. I always sleep with it cracked open because I hate total darkness. That's when I heard something that made my stomach drop. A soft exhale, not from inside my room, from the hallway. It sounded like someone trying not to breathe too loudly. I immediately called my dad. It rang once, twice, 3 times. He didn't answer. I didn't want to call the police yet because I kept thinking, what if I'm overreacting? Then my phone buzzed. It was a text from my dad. Everything okay? Before I could respond, I heard a light tap on my door. Just one, like a fingernail hitting wood. I froze, then another tap, and slowly, very slowly, my door began to open wider. Not push fast, just inching open. I couldn't see anyone, just darkness in the hallway. I don't know what took over me, but I suddenly yelled. I called the police. The door stopped moving. Silence for about 5 seconds. Then I heard rapid footsteps, not toward me, away, running back down the hallway, then down the stairs, fast, loud, not even trying to be quiet anymore. A second later, I heard the front door slam. I immediately locked my bedroom door and called the police, shaking. They arrived within 15 minutes. They searched the house, and that's when they found something I still think about. The back kitchen window was unlocked. Not broken, unlocked. The officer asked if I left it that way. I told him no. I had checked everything before going to bed. But here's the worst part. There were muddy footprints on the kitchen floor, and they weren't fresh from outside. They were dry, like whoever came in had been walking around the house for a while, possibly before I even went upstairs to sleep. The police never caught anyone. Nothing was stolen. But the officer told me something before he left. He said, whoever it was knew the layout of your house. I asked what he meant. He said the footprints showed the person avoided the spots that creak, except for that 4th stair, the one everyone knows about, which means they must have stepped on it by mistake. I don't stay home alone anymore, and sometimes when my parents are asleep and the house is quiet, I still wake up around 2:17 a.m. for no reason at all. They searched the house,